Right now, I have to admit that this is a sensitive topic, but also it is a topic that I'm not about to sugarcoat for y'all. So here's the topic for the day. And that topic been on my mind for a while now. And I'm going to have to take a seat to be able to talk about this, right? The topic of the day simply is going to be that I don't know why, but why is it that us as men, but even women too, but mostly men, we feel at times that it is okay for us to do things to people, for us to act a certain way, but if the actions that we're giving to people, if the actions that we're putting out there were to be done to us or to the people that we love, like our daughters and sons, right, it would have been a problem. Example, many men are okay with going around sleeping with many different women, trying to keep body count, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it seem like it's something that you have to perform. Not understand that sex was given by God. And I'm not about to come here and preach, but I'm going to tell you something right now. Somebody who's been an atheist, an agnostic. I've been all over the place. I've been doing spiritual stuff sometimes. Well, used to. And now I'm a devout Christian. I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. Even when I was those things, even when I was an atheist, even when I was an agnostic and I had no idea of God, I had no relationship with God, I still had the understanding that if there's one thing that is God given, that would be sex. That would also be men and women. So therefore, the way that a man treats a woman, that matters, and also the way that a woman treats a man, that also matters. That's one thing that I clearly understood, even without God being in the picture. My actual morals before I found God was something that led me to God because that was the only understanding. That was the only conclusion. I can see and I can observe and I can be like, oh, there's two genders. We both have to actually keep each other accountable and take care of each other. So why is it that sometimes a man think that he can go around sleeping with a whole bunch of different women, doing whatever he wants, treating women however he wants, and also be able to, I don't know, keep some sort of body count, like a subconscious body count. I slept with her the other day, you know what I'm saying? And going around telling other men to do the same thing. Why is that a thing? When damn well you would not be happy with the same thing being done to your daughter. How you treat women, you would not be okay with the same thing being done to your daughter. If your daughter comes home and somehow you knew that she was out there going crazy, I'm saying, giving the best of sexual acts to other men, pleasing them, you would feel outraged. You will feel outraged and you would not like that at all. But then when you get to do it to other women, it's okay. The reason why that was actually a sensitive topic for me to talk about is because I'll tell you this right now on camera. Me as a man, but me also as a Christian man, my future daughter is going to be taken with gentleness. I'm going to make sure that she sees the true way that she should be treated and what she should expect and accept from men. Now, if I have any dudes coming around trying to, I'm saying, get their way, I'll be honest, I would do what every single man would be thinking about as I'm saying this. And I know why you're thinking, because I'm thinking the same thing too. I will lose it. And not only would I lose it, but you know what? I don't want to get into it. Because again, I don't want to spread hate. I don't want to spread negativity at all. I'm just simply spreading facts. And why is it also that a lot of women are acting in certain ways that they wouldn't want their daughters to act? They're maybe treating men in a way that they wouldn't want their sons to be treated. For example, I get it that whole lot of women go through certain things. I really do. I hear it every single day. I hear it. I hear this man did this to me, this man did that to me, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So to any women watching this, I am completely sorry. Truly. But there's a lot of women that I've noticed that go around with the mindset of men ain't this, men ain't shit, men ain't that, men are horrible. And I'm not gonna lie, over here, I'm not gonna lie, as a traditional man, I don't play like that. Any women talk like that around me, you gone. Any dudes also talk about, hey, I'm not gonna lie, like, you need to go around sleeping with different, you also gone. Word. There's no double standards around here. Everybody get the same treatment because everybody has to treat each other properly. But the thing is, I've noticed this with a lot of women going around saying, hey, men ain't shit, men ain't that. But why is it that you go around saying these things when you wouldn't be okay with the same things being done to your son? What if your 5-year-old son or your 10-year-old son, somebody go around saying, oh, man ain't shit, you know what? Your kid right there, your 10-year-old, 5-year-old boy, that's not a man yet, but that's a boy, and he's going to be a man. You know what? But because he's male, he ain't shit. How would you feel? Tell me how you feel. So the thing is, the whole purpose of this video is not really to come on here and to spread hate. I'm not trying to spread hate at all, and I hope that nobody takes this as me spreading hate. And to be honest, I was also feeling so, what's that called? So skeptical of posting a video like this, because I'm like, hey, in today's day and age, nobody can receive positive criticism. You can't look at somebody in the eyes and be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you wrong. I ain't gonna lie, sis, you wrong. But you know what? Today I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna see how it goes. But I'm gonna do it because it comes from a place of love. Because all these things I've been there. I'm talking about it from a place of experience, not just from a place of observation. So therefore, I hate seeing that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want that to be around me. I don't want no dudes next to me talk about some, oh, listen, man, you know what I'm saying? Today, for me, we need to hit something. Today, we need to, I'm saying, go outside and have fun and trying to see if we can get one in the bag. See if we can get like a little one more body count. I want to stay here and listen to dudes not seeing the meaning and the importance of marriage, of sex, and of the other gender. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to be around those dudes. You heard? I don't want to be around those dudes. And I also feel like many dudes, if you watching this and you're one of them dudes, bro, listen, I feel you, I understand you, but what you're doing is wrong. And I have to say it. What you're doing is wrong, and you have to get right. Because why would you act in a certain way to people and you wouldn't be okay with that being done to you or to your daughter? Hold up, though. The things that we do as men, you need to understand that you need to be okay with teaching that to your son, but also teaching the same thing to your daughter. So you go around sleeping with different women. Maybe you go around also not being disciplined. Maybe you go around watching porn. I'm saying, as somebody who have watched pornography, listen, I may have struggled with pornography, but I will never actually advocate for pornography. I can struggle with something just the same way somebody can be a drug addict, but can look at you in the eyes and keep like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even though I'm a drug addict, please stay away from that thing. People who smoke cigarette never usually go around telling people to smoke cigarette. They don't do that. So you see how there's an actual emotional understanding, but also a real unbiased perspective of the matter that you're even putting out. It's wrong, and even though maybe you was raised in a certain way that kind of forces you a little bit to just feel like that is the way, but you still know that it is wrong. You still know that you have some things to fix. But I do think that there's many men out there don't think that's a thing, that don't think that they need to fix a certain thing. I don't think that's cool. Whatever it is that you're doing, be okay with taking your son and sitting him down and saying, hey, son, you know what? I'm out here being undisciplined. I'm out here being lazy. I'm out here going outside, sleeping with different women, doing whatever I want, treating women like objects. I want you to do the same, son. Be okay with that. But also be okay with your daughter being treated the same way that you're treating women. Be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. And if you're okay with that, then by all means, go around, do whatever it is that you got to do. But be okay when your daughter comes home and she's crying. She's like, oh, she just got abused. Or, hey, you know what? She's outside having a hot girl summer. You know what I'm saying? Be okay with that. And she's going to those parties and she's getting drunk. And you know what it is that she's doing. But again, you treated people like that before. So why are you mad? Why do you feel away? Even though it's your daughter, but still though, back in the days when you was treating people like that, it wasn't a problem, right? But that was somebody else's daughter that you was treating that way. So why don't you have a problem with it? I wonder why. Because you're a hypocrite. Because you're a freaking hypocrite. That's why. So be okay with that. Again, the purpose of this video was never to spread hate. It was never to spread none of that. But I have to tell you the truth. I have to look at you in your eyes and be like, hey, this is not cool. We're men. We're called to lead. We're called to inspire. Not come out here and talk about some old, hey, bro, come on, bro. Like, bro, we need to go outside and get some buns. How about you go outside, bro, and get on your knees and pray to God? How about that? How about you try to get closer to God? How about that? But not because with great spirituality comes great responsibility and accountability. But we don't want accountability, right? We want to be spiritual, but we don't want accountability. So please, stop it. Y'all weird. And also, I was weird. And I'm hoping one day, though, that I can fully recover from those times where I was thinking the same thing. And again, if you watch until the end of this video, I promise you, it was never my intention to judge you, to say this to you. If you have done that, cool. If you have not done it, also cool. I'm only saying this because if you have done it, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not judging you as a person. That doesn't take away from your worth. That doesn't take away from your beauty as a human being. But that does mean that we have to be accountable for our actions. We can't just be walking around doing whatever the hell we want, and we don't like when it's being done to us or the people that we love. We can't do that. The same thing with war. A lot of people now with the whole Palestine thing, for some reason, I don't know what's going on with that war, but let's just say bombings. Listen, man, if you're going to bomb another country and you're going to kill families, be okay with your family being, you know what? I'm not even going to mention that. I'm not even going to continue, but I think you understand the perspective that I'm offering. So that was my whole purpose to actually come out here. I'm on my way to the gym. But I just simply thought, you know what? It's been a long time since I made a video. And I don't ever want my page to be about aesthetically pleasing stuff. I already have a page that's about aesthetically pleasing stuff, and that's on TikTok. You heard? It's about fashion. It's about looking good, feeling good. But over here, it's going to be the raw truth. Word. So that's that, man. I hope y'all have a great day. Again, I hope y'all took something from this. Whatever stage of your life that you are, if you're like those men that I just mentioned, cool. You're still a human being. You're still valuable. But by no means are you going to go around here thinking that what you're doing is right. It's not. All right? And if you have not done these things, listen, stay away from those things. Don't ever do them. All right? Think about what I just said. So that's that. Have a great day, y'all. Be safe.